Hello there, and welcome to another installment of Penny for Your Thoughts with your host, me, Penny. So, today I'd like to talk about love, loss, and scammers. Trust me, that fits. Now, all of us at one particular point in our lives has been in love. I'm sure. Or at least assumed we were in love, and not all love is the same. There's the love that burns quickly, burns bright, and burns hot, but burns out just as quickly. There's the low smoldering kind of love that can last forever. And I know this is touchy, and I knew some people are going to be mad at me for this, and I don't really care. But love, to me, is love. Doesn't matter if you're a man loving a man, a woman loving a woman, a man loving a man, or I said that, sorry. A man loving a woman, woman loving a man. It really does not matter. Love is love. Who am I to judge you? So I'm not going to. I'm not going to judge because your love is different than mine. To me, go for it. Have at it. If it makes you happy and it doesn't hurt anyone, why not? So that's love. I've been in love. I've been in love I thought would last forever. Twice. Been married twice. Working on the second divorce. Divorce is hell. I don't like it. But it's better than the alternative. First marriage dissolved because of abuse. I was his personal punching bag, and I wouldn't put up with it anymore. Second one is harder to pinpoint. We both had. I was using him as an escape from the first marriage. We had a child together. I thought that's what we were supposed to do. And I don't think he was ready. We may not have split on great terms, but we're at least co-parenting on decent terms. And that's all you can really, truly ask for. So, then there's the love that does. It lasts at least the whole of somebody's life. And your loss is not from them leaving or you leaving them, but from death. Me and my mom lost my dad in January of 2013 after a pretty grueling battle with colon cancer. That year would have been, I believe, their 39th or 40th wedding anniversary. And I'm sure my mom will watch this and find a way to tell me which one it is, but I know it's one of them. 39th or 40th wedding anniversary. 40 years. That's half a lifetime. For my dad, it was his life. It was most of his life. He would have been 64 that year. My mom turned 60. So yes, the better part of their years, more than half of their years, had been spent together. I remember them fondly together. My mom is still around. I talk to her darn near on an everyday basis. But together. My dad was careful and loving as much as he could be. My mom gave him back as much love as he gave her, if not more. They had their moments. They disagreed. But I, as their child, was never allowed to see that until I was old enough to understand. And even then, it was a rare occurrence that my father and mother disagreed. At least in front of me. So that was back in 2013. It is now the late of 2017 going into 2018. And my mom is back on the market. She's finally ready to start dating again. I congratulate her on that. But that's what leads us into scammers. So my mom is on Facebook. And I had to cover my face. Like, she's telling me daily about these men. And ladies, and some men, I know you've run into them too. Oh, sweetheart, oh, baby, I found your profile picture and had to get to know you. I love the curve of your smile. Or, you're so beautiful, and trust me, I'm paraphrasing here. Not many of them can type that well. Not making fun of people who can't type well, just saying. It's a thing that seems to be all over that. So, bear with me. I had one recently who messaged me. I told him I wasn't interested. Go away, please. And but I love you. But I love you. Dude, I've said exactly one sentence to you: you cannot love me. That is one thing you can fall in lust with a picture. That is easy to do. To fall in love, you have to know the person. You can't just love a person and not know anything about them. I'm sorry, there may be people who disagree with me, but you have to know a person to fall in love with them. You can lust after them. That's easy to do. But to love somebody, you have to know them. To truly love someone, you have to know who they are on their good days, their bad days, and everywhere in between. But anyway, back to my mom. She gets these scammers a lot. One of them, she fed into a little... it was a game. She was hoping it wasn't, but it was a game. And then we don't think this one was a scammer. We're just not sure what happened here. There was this Englishman that she ran into on a site. And they started talking constantly. Well, as constantly as the time variance would allow. Time zone would allow. But constantly. Beyond that. It was good mornings, good nights, I love yous, I care about you deeply. All of that. For 10 days. He made her the happiest person on this planet. I've literally have not heard my mom that happy since before my dad passed away. And then one day just... It hurts too much, he said, because I'll never get to meet you. Goodbye. And that was it. My mom heard from him once more after that. That was to make sure she was still alive. And that Hurricane Jose wasn't going to hit her. She lives in North Carolina, so. It's a different kind of loss. Because if he wasn't scamming her, and he truly did care about her, that's hard. And a certain Englishman, if you, for whatever reason, do get a hold of this, it may have hurt you to talk to her, but it hurt her worse for you to say goodbye. Now, she has since moved on. She's doing other things with her life, but this one stuck to her. And I know why. But that's where I lead to, is I hope he wasn't a scammer. I hope he actually did have these feelings for you. And getting back to that, ladies, if there is... If there is a man out there who after 5 seconds of conversation says, I love you, baby, don't believe him. He's not real. He wants something from you. Be it money, sex, God help, I don't know, I don't care. Just, he wants something. No man falls in love that quick. I'm sorry. He wants something from you. I can guarantee it. But I am running long on this video. That's pretty much all I had to say. Hope you stuck with me through this almost 12-minute video. Again, if you like what you see, like, subscribe, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Bye!